Hey folks, I'm Rob, I'm back with another Player 2 Plays, and today we're finally coming to the end of the Atari 50 journey. We've got the Reimagined games to go, and that's really what this one's going to be about. I'm going to show a couple of the Reimagined games in the collection, and these are modernized takes on some of the classic games that are part of Atari's history. So the first one here is Haunted Houses, which is a sort of enhanced follow-up to Haunted House, which was a pioneering survival horror game for the Atari 2600. I'm actually not really good at this, so I don't think I could do a good job showing it off. We've got Neo Breakout, which is Breakout but enhanced. Quadratank, Sword Quest Airworld, which is a follow-up to an infamous series for the 2600. Touch Me, which is a recreation of a little handheld device. Vector Sector, and Yar's Revenge Enhanced. I think we'll start off with Neo Breakout. So the idea is that this takes a lot of the ideas from Breakout and gives it, the old modern 21st century twist. Now, I haven't played Battle Breakout, so we'll check that out later, but let's do Basic Breakout. And so it starts out and it looks like Breakout, like the original arcade game. And, the idea here, of course, is to bash all the bricks and try not to let the ball fall off the bottom of the screen because you'll lose your lives. Now, one thing that's really interesting in playing this version is the control setup. You would have seen the indicators. You might have seen the indicators. My mugshot might have obscured them. But basically, you use the left thumbstick on your gamepad to move slow, and then the right thumbstick to move fast. And so the idea is you sort of have to alternate using them depending on what is going on. So you could react. So at the moment, I'm able to use the slow movement because I can sort of predict where the ball is going. But it will speed up in some of the later games, and you'll want to start getting familiar with the faster one as well. Anyway, just a few more bricks to break on this first stage, and we can be on our way. And if you're thinking that this is like mighty bland, it's like, don't worry, this is only the first stage. Things get a little more modern once we get on our way, when I can finally bash these accursed bricks down. Anyway, come on. Two more to go. Oh, so close there. One. And of course, like in the original game, you've got to sort of know your thing. Yeah, first stage done. Time barrier breached. We get some bonus points based on how many lives we've got left. And now we're starting to get a little more interesting. One of the things with Neo Breakout is that it channels not just the original Breakout, but also Super Breakout, and that's what this stage does in particular. Super Breakout, of course, took the formula of Breakout, but added like several alternate modes. This one, I think Cavity is what it was called. Darn. Where now you've got, you can rescue those balls from being trapped. And you get a couple of extra balls to play with as well. And one of the things with this mode, of course, is now you've got this comboing system going on, which is partially obscured. Yay. The idea is you really want to keep the ball hitting bricks of the same color. And once we get to the end of the stage, we'll see how important that is for the sake of point scoring. So you can have a look. There's that cube in the background that's changing colors as I'm hitting bricks, and that sort of shows you what your current combo color is. Unfortunately, the indicator is obscured by my face, which shows you what's going on, just like the sort of list of bricks you've hit and their colors. This stage is almost there. Two more to go. I mean, it's Breakout, it's not a massively in-depth game, but this really takes a lot of the fun of it and gives it a nice little sprucing up. As a nice bonus game, it's a great little addition. It's not the most in-depth thing you're going to find, but it's good fun. And again, making it feel as good as it does on a normal gamepad is a lot of work. You know, Breakout was a game in the arcade that was driven with a paddle or a spinner. So, yeah. Well, more a paddle than a spinner, because you'd had a limited degree of rotation there. Come on, get in position. Oh! There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, stage 2 done. Now we'll see our bonus total up. Out. Yeah, we didn't do so good on the chain front. Now this stage, the big twist in this stage is, see that yellow bar filling up around the border of the playfield? When that fills up the entire region, all these blocks will move down a row. And then it will empty and do the same thing. So you've got to really manage, you know, making your combos and stuff quick so that you can, you know, so you're not dwarfed by the blocks, as we just seen. And I really love that they sort of took all the aspects, because in Super Breakout you picked one of those 3 modes to play. You know, the original Breakout just had the one. And I've gotten a little further playing. You've got the ability to resume where you last got to, so you can actually mess about a bit, and it really does let you, you know. Okay. Drat! I got distracted just as I got an extra life too. Okay. Good job, me. Well, I've got 1 life in reserve after this, and a long way to go to earn an extra. Go. Okay. 3rd stage done. Alright. Oh, that's right. With this stage, when the ball hits the top of the playfield, that area marked in red, it goes into like hyperspeed. So you want it, but you're not going to see that because we just got game over. Okay. What we will do now is we'll have a quick look at Battle Breakout, which I haven't played at all. But it does have a single player mode, so alright. So let's play Battle Breakout. Player versus CPU. Let's go. Let's go. Well, oh, I see. Okay. This is kind of a neat twist, because you're playing Breakout, and when you're losing, as I am doing here, okay. This is hilariously tragic. I think part of it is also I'm used to Breakout being a horizontal game, and so I'm used to sort of moving left and right, not up and down. You know, it's not Pong. The computer has got me on the ropes almost. Because obviously what's going to happen is... we're getting close to... Ooh, we're mounting a bit of a defense there. Spoiled it all. Oh, we've almost got the computer on the edge there. Yeah! Nice. I didn't think I was going to pull that off, but yeah, I got the computer on the ropes. Now. I really love this for what it does to the formula, because most in Breakout, typically 2-player means, you know, alternating turns, but here it's got this sort of Pong-like dynamic going on. You got a Pong-like dynamic going on with which I really, really love here. Anyway. And of course, it's a great soundtrack, which is not a surprise because the music for the original stuff here has been top notch. Come on, come on. Okay, bounce. We're getting really close to my line, so presume if the blocks cross that line, that's how I'll lose. How the computer will score. Yep. Okay. Wonder what the total score is. What you got to get. Let's not mess this up. Mess it up. Good job, me. No, no. Oh. What a promising start, and now I've just completely just gone loco. Maybe loco's not the term, but I've squandered my potential. I've squandered my promise. How disappointing. Yeah, this is top stuff. Damn. Got the computer not quite on the ropes. Now I'm on the ropes. step forward, one step backward. I love those moments. This must mean it's getting close to the final bout. It changes sort of this spent sparse background. Oh no! Ah, the AI got me there. Nice job. The Neo Breakout 3 down special. That's a really good one. Quadratank. I feel like I'm not going to be able to show it off well, because it really needs to be played with 4 players. But this returns to combat on the 2600, which was, of course, inspired by Tank. And it really makes for something real special. Though, really, this one, you want to play with AI. So let's see. Combat. Let's go one-on-one, view single screen, terrain normal, teams, no weapons default. Yeah.
Get ready.
Laser.
There we go. And I took myself out, great. There are a number of control options here, and I had to flip around because the default arcade game, the original Tank arcade games were, they had tank controls where you had 2 sticks.
Speed. Laser.
Get ourselves moving.
Range. Speed. Rocket.
Nice.
Speed
up. And so the idea is,
range.
in this mode, as we see, is to take out our rival.
Range.
And imagine if you've got, 4 players all in a room. There's only local multiplayer. There's no remote play for this.
Range.
Imagine being able to play with 4 players. Oh, I blow myself up.
Rocket.
Be able to play 4 players against each other.
Range. Laser. Rocket.
And so the idea is,
Speed.
So the idea is to take each other out. It's deathmatch, of course.
Speed. Laser. Bounce.
Nice. Yeah, beat the computer this time. First, when all players are in. Alright, so we've got capture the flag and combat. Let's go flag capture. Actually, let's go for the full 2-on-2 action. Alright, 2-on-2. Let's get
ready.
There we go.
Range. Laser.
I did want to play this one-on-one against the AI, and it was not a good experience. I got pretty thoroughly creamed. Now I can see that C2 tank. Sell my tank. And you've got turrets which help out. Control those. But the goal is to getting creamed. I know.
Laser. Range. Range. Laser. Rocket. Shot. Speed. Range. Speed. Bounce. Speed. Shot.
Oh, my AI partner's actually useful.
Laser. Range. Range.
I'm not, of course.
Rocket.
Blue
Range.
team flag returned.
Speed. Speed. Bounce. Laser. Rocket. Shot. Speed. Health. Bounce.
Red team flag stolen.
Oh, he's crossing the water. Nice.
Laser.
Flag returned.
But you can't shoot when you're in the water. Nice.
Shot. Laser. Speed. Rocket. Rocket. Range. Shot. Shot. Health.
Nice.
Blue team flag stolen. Red team flag stolen.
Oh, that was just terrible.
Range.
Blue team flag returned. Blue team flag stolen.
Go AI buddy.
Shot. Rocket.
Blue
Range.
team flag
Health.
returned.
Speed. Shot. Range. Bounce. Shot. Speed. Shot. Laser. Speed. Range. Bounce. Shot. Laser.
Red team flag stolen.
Oh, blast.
Speed. Shot. Laser. Bounce. Bounce. Shot. Range. Shot. Shot. Rocket. Speed. Range. Bounce.
Red team
Shot.
flag returned.
Range. Speed.
Ooh, friendly fire. I think that was friendly
Laser.
fire. Oh
Speed.
no. Alright.
Blue team flag stolen.
Alright. Come on, buddy, let's give you some backup.
Speed. Laser.
Come on, buddy. Yeah!
Red team
Laser.
scores.
Speed. Shot. Laser.
I'm showing you how to use my extra weapons, huh? Instructions.
Speed.
Only like a minute left in this match. And we're even.
Fast. Speed. Range.
Even
Laser. Shot. Speed.
Surely get some points for good flag
Shot.
defense there.
Shot.
Blue team flag stolen.
Nice job, buddy. Nice job.
Speed.
Yes. Give me some cover. I'll get that flag back.
Shot.
20 seconds to go. Oh,
Red team scores.
Bounce.
yes.
Range. Rocket. Range. Bounce. Shot.
Red team flag stolen.
Range.
Red team flag returned.
Bounce. Rocket.
Red team wins.
We win. All right. So Quadratank is really good fun. I just want to check. Oh, the manual here is so good. Alright, directional pad to select weapon. Okay, that's definitely a little awkward. Great one there. Let's go for one more thing to round it out. We'll do a quick look at what is my GOAT of these reimagined games. Vector Sector, which really is a throwback to the Vector arcade games like Asteroids and Tempest. So it's very distinctive and it's quite good fun. And this one is one that's kind of a very fast game, so we'll route this out and we'll be done. So essentially, it is twisted controls. This first stage channels asteroids. You just need to blast and all them out of the way. And like asteroids, you've got to learn to be, careful with your movements. But the twisted controls really make it feel so different. Because your asteroids, you're rotating and shooting. You can only shoot the direction you're facing. But we've cleared that asteroid wave, and now we're on to the lunar lander stage. So the goal here is we want to land our ship on one of these spaces. The number there donates a multiplier bonus for successfully landing. So this space is going to be a 3x multiplier. We're almost there now. You've got to slow down. And we did it! Now this third stage gives... it doesn't directly reference a game. There's an opening section of the game called Major Havoc that sort of plays from this angle, but not directly. And the green and red vectors make it think of Battlezone, which is a game that Atari no longer own, so they can't include it here. But the idea is you're just moving down these lanes, shooting these UFOs, and once you take them all out, you'll transfer to the last stage, which we've done now. So let's fuel up. Get ready for takeoff. I just love how dynamic it is, and of course the music. So the music's utterly incredible here. And this last stage in the loop is Tempest. But it feels weird to have the web rotate around you rather than you rotate around the web. And it can be disorienting, and I think that's a great sort of thing of like how this feels different. Okay, one life lost. Alright. And now that's the first stage done. I've made it to the third stage with a bit of practice, but effectively it's like old arcade game territory. It's just going to get that bit harder, a bit more frantic. You can already see with these asteroids that there's just more of them now. And now we've got the evil little saucer from Asteroids, and even the satellite from Asteroids Deluxe. Just broken up there. Now we're landing on the red planet. I guess it's Mars. Anyway, let's continue to do it. Line up. Come in nice and gentle. We've wasted too much fuel already. Right on. Now we're on this second run through the space lanes. And now what looked like the Battlezone tanks shooting at us. Oh, and that was just... Oh. Thankfully got an extra life, which I just wasted. Go me. And of course, I could barely use it, but you do have a shield. And this was my other life. Well, there we go. I think I might wrap it up there. That is Vector Sector. And this is the reimagined games of Atari 50. And as it stands, we made it to the end. I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. I've never really done such a long kind of series before here for P2P, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a good survey of the landscape of what is included with Atari 50. This isn't everything. There's so much more worth checking out, but I hope it inspires you to go and check it out. It's such an amazing compilation. It's not just a set of games, it's an amazing interactive museum, and I don't think I can stop gushing about it for a while. I think I'm going to finally stop doing that now, because after I've put all these videos out. So, thank you all very much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the Player 2 channel for more P2 plays from other members of the Player 2 team and myself. Do check the main website for news, reviews, and all that cool stuff going on. There's a lot going up there. And, well, I'll just say it again. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little series. I'm really glad to have been able to do this. I think it's just worked out very nicely. So I'm going to say, yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.